Hi, I'm Zach Davis, and I'm here to talk to you about, is higher education a right or a privilege? Doing this for a vlog for Clemson University. That's the only reason I'm doing it. Okay. First question is, do I feel that my group achieved pure dialogue?
America.
Yes, I do believe my group achieved dialogue. We discussed both sides. Some people said that it was a right, some people said it was a privilege.
Some people said it was not a right.
Yes. Alright. A lot of people that said it was a right questioned the opportunity some kids had in underfunded schools and underfunded families, I guess. Okay. Others said a kid can get into college if they work hard enough, no matter what their fortunes are. And some argued that families didn't have enough money, and some says that scholarships can fix this problem. Okay. Where am I at? Alright. Another question is whether there were people that had an active voice in the dialogue. I believe there were. There were probably like 5 people that talked the whole time.
I did.
And then there were other people that were more reserved like me that just sat back and listened and didn't care. Two of the kids that had active voices said they came from schools with poor conditions and said that it did not affect their school's academics. So they obviously thought that it was a privilege and not a right. They said underfunded schools didn't have an effect on learning. And then one person talked about how people going to tech or some people are more fit to go to tech than college, and how we need those people in order to fulfill jobs that college people don't do. Yeah, that's all I got to say about the questions. Okay, well, no, the last question is, why is the dialogue part of CU1000? I think it's part of CU1000 because it makes us think about issues in the world that are very important. It also helps us respect others' opinions while still expressing our own, and learning how to achieve dialogue with many people without hurting anybody's feelings. Alright, my opinion on the issue of whether it is a right or a privilege is that I believe that higher education is a privilege and not a right. Everyone should have the right to a high school education, and these schools should be funded better. I do believe that. But depending on how hard they work in high school and whether college fits them or not should determine whether they go to college. If everyone had the right to go to college, it would not be special, and thus a college degree would not help you in the job force because everyone would have one.
America.
Yeah. Okay.
Good stuff there, son.
Yeah, I just said that. So if people want to go to college bad enough, they can figure out a way through scholarships, and like some might have to work harder than others based on their socioeconomic status. But I mean, which some may say that is unfair because some people have to work harder than others. But I mean, life's not fair, so you have to do it. Okay. And I believe people that have to work harder and that are underfunded and underprivileged, those people that get there are probably better people for it because they had to work 10 times harder than people that had it basically easy. Yeah. Also in our dialogue, we participated in a game called the Game of Life, in which we were separated into 3 groups, one rich, one middle class, one poor group. And then we had to determine between 3 colleges to go to. One was the best college, there was a middle, and there was the low-end college. That you had to pay a certain amount of money. Actually, I think it was a tech, and then a 4-year, and then maybe a better 4-year school. Anyways, this showed us how underfunded or underprivileged kids cannot go to certain universities and cannot stay in certain universities because they don't have the money to. Once again, this may be unfair, but it's unrealistic to think that everyone can go to a Stanford or Harvard or even a 4-year for university, I guess. If that was the case, once again, then it wouldn't be a big deal. Despite my belief that higher education should be a privilege and not a right, I do believe that lower-end education in high schools, that the government should fund schools and help them have better conditions in order to learn and give them better opportunities and more equal opportunities to get into their goal of achieving a higher education. Yeah, this is what I think about student dialogue. I'm Zach Davis, and I'm out. Peace.